No games, no gimmicks, real game, no scrimmage, no fuss. Hit the like, bro, if you know what's up. This is the Capital One Quicksilver credit card. We're giving you 1.5% back on all purchases, unlimited, no limit, and I ain't talking Master P. You get a $200 sign-up bonus by spending $500 within the first 3 months of having the card. There's no annual fee, no foreign transaction fee. You get up to 6 months of Uber One statement credits until November of 2024. You get unlimited 5% cash back on hotels and rental cars booked through the Capital One travel portal. And Capital One Travel guarantees the best rate, or they'll match the competitor's offer. This isn't the Freedom Flex. This isn't the Discover It. There are no rotating categories, no signing up for categories to earn points or cash back. And also your cash back doesn't expire. And to top it all off, you get the 0% intro APR period for 15 months. Now, what type of credit do you need to get the Capital One Quicksilver card? I would say have some decent credit. I'm not saying you have to have an 800, but I'm certainly not saying have a 500. Even though this is more of an entry-level credit card, you should still be able to get this card if your score is in the 600s. I recommend at least the high 600s, but if you're anywhere in the 700s, you're good. One thing I like about this card is that it's just easy. It takes the guesswork out of having to sign up for rotating categories or remember how much points I'm earning for different categories of spend. It's all flat. It's 1.5% back on everything, similar to the Chase Freedom Unlimited. However, the Chase Freedom Unlimited is going to have some better returns on certain categories such as dining or travel. But I would say it's similar to that of the City Double Cash. So the City Double Cash is a flat 2% back card, and the Quicksilver card is a 1.5% back card. Now you might be saying, wait, 2% is more, but when you think about the benefits that actually come with the Capital One Quicksilver card, I would say this card is better than this card for the reasons that I've stated earlier. You actually get a sign-up bonus. The City Double Cash doesn't give you a sign-up bonus, so you're already getting value that way. You have a bunch of different perks that come with this credit card, and one of the perks that I thought that I would wait until the end of the video to talk about, but I'll tell you about it right now. For those of you who live in the DMV area and you enjoy going to a Wizards game, a Capitals game, any event at the Capital One Arena in downtown DC, do not go to one of these events without a Capital One credit card on you. I'm telling you, you're gonna get 10% off food at the arena. This is like having a credit card that you get 10% off any of the food that you order at the airport, because the prices at the Capital One Arena are extravagant for no reason. 2 hot dogs and some fries and a beer, that's gonna cost you around 40 bucks, no cap. And here's a trick that I use. I'll show my Quicksilver card to the person so that they'll give me the 10% off of that order. Because if you order something from the concessions and you have, let's say, 2 people, you're easily going to be spending around 80 bucks. And that's almost bare minimum. So just take your $8 off, get this card. It's free. It easily pays for itself because there's no annual fee, right? But you know what? I want you guys to get approved for this card, and I want you guys to end up with credit limits like mine. So I have a $15,000 credit limit on my Capital One Quicksilver card, and I'm going to walk you through the application for this card. Let's go. So first things first, put your name in. I usually don't put a middle initial in. And then you're going to put your social security number in. So it is going to be a hard pull on your credit. And if you're a citizen, click yes. If not, click no, I guess. And then you're going to go ahead and put your address in. And then put your email address in. Okay, and then for employment status, go ahead and pick employed. Whatever your occupation is, you can go ahead and put it in. You can put astronaut if you're an astronaut. You put astronaut if you're an astronaut. And then your total annual income. So you want to put the total annual income for everybody who you share financial responsibilities with. Now sometimes it could look like this. It could look like that. Monthly rent and mortgage. What I would do for this is, because let's say you have $1,000 rent or $1,000 mortgage, because there's 2 of you that pay it or 3 of you that pay it, I would divide it by 3 or divide it by 2. I'm doing this to help you get more credit limit, because this is going to affect your debt to income ratio. They want to see a lower debt to income ratio to give you a higher credit limit, but they also want to see a high enough income. So I'd say, let's say it's 3 of us that paid a $1,000 rent or mortgage. I'm going to put $300 there. And if you have any bank accounts, go ahead and click checking and savings. If you don't, click neither. And then this credit card spend per month, you want them to believe that you're actually going to spend money on the card. So I would use this to approximate that you're going to spend. Let's say you have a big expense coming up, so it's not a lie. And you know, next month you have about $5,000 that you need to put on your credit card. Well, $5,000 per month. All right. Who knows? In 2 months, maybe you'll need to spend $5,000 again. In 3 months, maybe you'll need to do it again. You never know. And they don't know. And then how often do you carry a balance? Here, I would say sometimes. If you say never, I think that they will lump you into a bucket of people who are a little too responsible with their credit, so they can't make as much money off of them. They give you a bigger credit limit that increases the chances that you will have to pay interest to them. If approved, do you intend to use your card for cash advances? This is optional, so you don't have to answer anything here. If offered, do you plan to transfer any balances from other non-Capital One credit cards? You could put yes if you do. You don't have to add an additional authorized user, but you could for no additional charge. And then you got to click paperless, and then you go ahead and read all of this. And then at the end, it asks you if you want to submit your application, and then you just click submit your application, and that's it. And that's it. I hope you get approved for a nice high credit limit of $20,000 on your Capital One Quicksilver card. If you're interested in applying for it, click the link in the description for the Capital One Quicksilver card, and then hit the like button and subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified when I release more credit card videos to help you out. I'm here for you, and thanks for watching. I've been Noble Credit. I'm out. Peace.